Hello, my name is Chloe. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm bringing to you another week's weekly reading vlog. So I'm actually just about to start reading sprints with my patrons and thought I would hop on in here and introduce the vlog first so that I don't forget. It is Monday the 10th of February and this week I have quite a few little things going on. A very busy work week. So yeah, not really sure how much I'm going to achieve this week, but I'm going to try my absolute best to make it a hell of a lot of stuff. Starting with tonight, I want to read the vast majority of, ow, I just hit myself, Still Beating by Jennifer Hartman. This is the Patreon buddy read this month. I think I am going to try and bulk read it. We'll see how it goes because I've heard this is incredibly dark. But I am going to try and read a fair amount of this tonight and just leave my thoughts in the Discord as I go. Because I have so many reading plans for this week that I just need to get through my books. So this is some sort of like captive romance, some sort of Stockholm syndrome kind of thing going on. I don't know. It was slightly popular back in 2020 when it was self-published, and then it's been picked up by traditional publishers since, which has given it a bit more popularity, and I've seen it bouncing around on TikTok. So yeah, we're just gonna see how it goes. Just gonna see how it goes. Apart from that, let me just tell you about the rest of my TBR for this week. So I have 4 more books on my entire TBR for the Readathon, so we'll just start there. The first one I want to get to is actually The Shadows Between Us by Trisha Levenseller. I'm kind of not in the mood for fantasy right now, but I always put this book off, so it's time to just read it. I think I'm going to dedicate a lot of time tomorrow to reading this. So yeah, this is my book 4, Murder Weapon, a book with a weapon on the cover. And then I'm not really fussed on the order. I might just go in and quickly read Barbarian's Mate after that. It's a very quick blue alien romance. It's going to be an easy time. I was kind of tempted to read it tonight, to be honest, and just storm through it. But yeah, we have an Ice Planet Barbarian book. Then the book I've swapped out as my 5-star prediction is Be With Me by Jennifer L. Armentrout, and I am really looking forward to reading this. So it's kind of making me want to read it instantly. But I'm like, no, it's okay. Breathe, read the other stuff first. It's fine, because this is then kind of like my base TBR, and the only book I'd have left only after all of these is The Only Suspect by Louise Candlish. I'm thinking of taking this one to Denmark with me next week. I don't know why, it's just screaming plain book, so I might take this to Denmark. So let's be realistic. If I finish all of that tonight, which I might not, so let's call that Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I'm at a concert on Friday. I have mostly a free day Saturday, and I'm going to a wedding fair Sunday. This could be Saturday, Sunday, and then read this next week. That sounds like a really good idea. Maybe I'll start this in reading sprints with the patrons next Monday, and then depending on whether I'm enjoying it, because I could take it to be my plain book and then leave it on the way when I finished it, you know? Or I could, if I'm really, really loving it and I know I want to keep the physical book, then I could bring it back. Well, I won't take it because then I won't bring it back. Am I making any sense? Anyway, at that point, I will need to re-roll. So that's all for next week's vlog though. Why am I still talking? I don't know. This is basically the plan for the week. It's a hefty plan with Still Beating as well, but I am feeling the reading bug and I want to hold on to it. Hello, it is now Tuesday morning and I am exhausted. And that is because I stayed up last night and just read the whole of Still Beating. Oh, I can't speak now. So I did Patreon reading sprints, which took me like 200 pages in, and I had another 100 pages to go. So I thought, screw it, I'm going to read it now. And I finished this around midnight last night. I absolutely love this. Would I recommend it? Hell no. This is, it calls itself a dark romance, and I think that's mainly the problem. I didn't read it as a romance. It's about a woman and her sister's fiance. They are kidnapped by a horrible, horrible man and forced into a basement together, and they're held captive. It is not a romance in my opinion. Yes, there is, I guess, a love story, but what I read it as is like a very disturbing thriller where romance is used to kind of make sense of what is going on and to get through what is going on. So will people like this? No, I think a lot of people go into this for the love story and being like enamored by that, but I genuinely felt like this was so depraved and weird that I absolutely loved it. Again, would I recommend it? No. I don't know who I would recommend this to. There's a lot of people I physically wouldn't want reading this, but I can't even say I enjoyed it because that sounds weird, but I was completely obsessed with this book, and I was supposed to read 40 pages a day. for the next week. Did I howl? No, I sat and read the entire book last night because I just couldn't put it down. And when I'm feeling like that about a book, it just makes most sense to go with it. So that is what I did. I loved it. I hate this huge copy though, but I guess it's sticking around because I'm not going to buy a new copy just to hang on to it, particularly when this is in like perfect condition. So there's no point in doing that. But absolutely loved it. So plan for the day is a hell of a lot of work, which sucks, how rude. And then I'm gonna, it sounds really silly, I'm gonna go on my first walk. So I have decided this week, I'm not talking myself up about it, I'm doing it cold turkey. We are eating less and we are going for walks. It's miserable today, it's gonna suck, but I have a parcel to drop off at the post office that's still open when I finish work. So when I'm done with work today, I'm gonna go for a wander. The thing about where I live is there's not really anywhere to wander. Like, I don't really live in a wanderable place, so it's going to be interesting, but I'm going to make sure I've got some songs on my phone, maybe even a podcast, maybe even an audiobook, and just go for a wander later. So yeah, I will hopefully have things to update you on throughout the day and later on, but that's the plan for now. Hello. Apologies for the dressing gown. Not that I normally apologise, but I've been like properly dressed all day and now I'm really cold because it is 4:45. I am waiting for work to finish and then I'm actually going to go for a walk in this horrible weather. But I need to start getting out, I need to start doing some steps, and from my desk to my kettle to make a cup of tea is not far enough. So I will be going out shortly. It's very grey, very miserable. But what's really perked me up is Amazon just came for literally no reason as far as I can see. So let's find out what's going on here. We definitely have a book. We have Under the Surface by Diana Urban, and I have seen this going around like everywhere. And it is a story, it's like a horror told in the catacombs in Paris. I thought it sounded really cool. So why is this here? Oh, this is from Rachel Fisher. Dear Chloe, happy belated birthday. I've got you this one as I'm intrigued by it too. Love from Rachel, Henry and Loki the kitten. I love that. I love that. Well, my camera battery is now flashing at me. How very rude of it. But thank you so much, Rachel. That is so sweet of you. And another little birthday present. That's made me so happy. Thank you so much. Hello. It is later on what day? Wednesday. I don't know why I've decided to update you as soon as I need the toilet, or why I've told you that information, but I've just come off Patreon reading sprints, and during those I finished The Shadows Between Us by Trisha Levenseller. I read about 200 pages of this tonight and I absolutely loved it. Like, I love all my tabs. This was pretty much, like, I don't know why I put this off for so long. There was genuinely no reason for me to, but I just thought it was absolutely amazing. Like, was it amazing? No, there were so many things we could have fixed with this, but I just thought it was so fun. Nothing about this surprised me. I guessed every plot twist and turn, but yeah, I had a really good fun time with it. My battery is still flashing. It looks like I didn't charge it after last time I filmed. So I finished that, 5 stars. I'll maybe tell you more about it in the future. But I will be reading Barbarian's Mate tomorrow. I've now read 2 books in 3 days and I want to do 3 books in 4 days. So this is tomorrow's pick and hopefully I can smash this one too. So that is my murder weapon done, and this is my second body found. Hello. I have my tripod set up on the minimum height. And for some reason, rather than adjust the height, I've come to your level. I just need to tell you that I have finished Barbarian's Mate by Ruby Dixon. This is, if I haven't said, book 6 in the Ice Planet Barbarian series. Is there a need for us to still be going? No, it's just blue alien smut. But I just find these absolutely hilarious. They're a fun time. Is it wasted time reading it? No, because it's enjoyable. But is it, you know, am I really furthering my brain? And sometimes you need these really easy reads. So yeah, I enjoyed Barbarian's Mate, and I'll be looking for book number 7 in the special edition until I have them all in special edition. I am now going to sit on the sofa and read Be With Me for a few hours before I go out this evening. I did go and get my new tattoo today. I'm going to leave it to show you until it's like healed and cleaned up a little bit because they're a bit gunky and gross. So I will show you later. But yeah, I'm going to go sit and read another romance on the sofa and hopefully have a really fun time with it. Hello. It is Sunday morning and I was going to go to a wedding shower today, but my best friend is a little bit poorly and I just wasn't really like quite in the mood. I don't know how much of the wedding planning journey I will document on YouTube, but right now we have literally no idea. We don't have an idea on country and we don't have an idea on when. So it just felt like a little bit too soon, at least to go alone, to not like enjoy the experience. So yeah, decided not to go today. So the plan is, I've already been out and gone to Tesco, got some dollars for the next time I go away because I always forget to do that. So went and got some cash. And then it is now, it's 5 to 11, so let's call it 11. I want to read 2 books today. I want to read Be With Me, which is currently in my library, and The Only Suspect. So I'm going to sit here now with The Only Suspect and see how much I can read until I just get burnt out on it. Hopefully I can read the whole thing, we'll see. But yeah, I think I can read 2 books today. At least I'm gonna try. Hello. It is now 5 o'clock. It's actually 5 to 5, so it's pretty much exactly 6 hours since I told you I was gonna read The Only Suspect. And apart from having like a lunch break where I actually cooked something, so it did take a little bit of time, I've been reading this constantly all day. And I'm sad to report, I've given it 3 stars. I don't really feel much for it. So this was quite a fun mystery thriller, but it just didn't do anything special for me. So we're following 2 different timelines. We're following Alex in the present day and we're following Rick in 1995. In 1995, he is starting to see this girl, Marina, and Alex is married to his wife, Beth, and he is getting very nervous that they're digging up a part of like a forest path for a new like environmental project. So I won't tell you more without spoiling anything, but the actual story, there wasn't anything shocking. I felt like it was really obvious and it was built up so that we knew what was about to happen. So unfortunately, I didn't love the actual mystery, but I have read it. It did keep my attention all day, and that means I only have 1 book left for my forensic February first trip round the board, which I'm going to read Be With Me by Jennifer L. Armentrout. As I said, it's 5 o'clock, so I'm going to make some dinner first, and then I'm going to start reading that after. But yeah, I don't really have any plans to move from my current spot. Good morning, it's Monday morning. I am still in my pajamas because I stayed up till 1 AM reading Be With Me by Jennifer L. Armentrout. I don't know what it was about this book, but I was just absolutely obsessed from the minute I picked it up. I was like, oh, I don't really know if I want to read anything else right now. Like, have I burnt myself out reading The Only Suspect? And it got to about 9 PM and I was like, oh, go on then, I'll try and read it. And I was on Discord with Cole and his best mate. I sat on my sofa with like my Bluetooth headphones on, and I sat there for so long that I timed out on Discord, like it kicked me out, and I wasn't saying anything, I was just reading. So then I was like, okay, it's 11 PM, I'll go to bed. And I sat there for the next 2 hours still reading. So I got up to page 222. I will be finishing this today. I don't care when, I'm finding time. I need to be up tomorrow by like 2 AM to go to the airport, which will all be in next week's vlog. But yeah, I don't have time to sit up and read today, but I'm gonna sit up and read today because I am absolutely loving this. If this isn't a 5-star, I don't know what is. Like, it's so easy. I haven't actually told you what it's about. It's about Teresa, who she was a dancer and she's torn her ACL and she's kind of had to go to college to do something a bit different to kind of bide her time until she can dance again, until her injury's repaired. Her older brother has a best friend called Jace, and she's had a crush on him for the longest time, but a year ago at a party he started snogging her, or making out, sorry if you're American. And he basically said after like, oh, bit of a mistake, shouldn't have done that. And then they don't speak for a year. They've now reunited and she's like, I hate you because you got my hopes up. And he's like, kind of still want you. It's so just cringy and easy and I love it. I absolutely love it. So yeah, I'm going to be finishing this today, but that is everything I have to say in this week's vlog. I don't have an emoji again. Are there ballet shoes? Like the cover of this. I don't know if there is a ballet shoes emoji. If not, give me a pink emoji if you've made it this far in the video. Ballet shoes if they exist, or a pink one, because I'm picturing the pink, even if it isn't really here. I really need to go because I have so much to do today. I have a normal day of work, but as I said, I need to be up at 2 AM ready to leave for my trip to Denmark. It's going to be a really, really busy week. I don't know how much I'll be able to show you, but I will try and show you as much as possible. I can't really show you like as we're moving about in Denmark because I'm the one driving, which is absolutely terrifying, but yeah, I'll get onto that next week. Maybe I should just stop rambling and leave you for next week's vlog. I really appreciate you guys. I really, really hope you liked this video and I will see you in my next one. Bye.